This is Lisa with Queen Bee Creations, and this video is kind of an impromptu. The scheduled card making video for my weekly live went off at 2:30 as planned. Because nobody chats with me, they go even faster, but you definitely want to go back and look. We did a staggered gatefold card using the Beautiful Balloons bundle, and it came out adorable. But even though I can't stamp due to my surgery, I've got this huge thing on my arm and I'm not supposed to be using that whole shoulder. But I did order and I got my pre-order and it came. And even though I can't play with it, I thought I would show you guys what I got because we are in a new annual catalog. And that annual catalog means we got some new in colors. And you may have seen it already in the graphics that I've made, but here it is in actual paper. We have Peach Pie, Pretty in Pink. Oh, this is going to take me a while. Summer Splash. Petunia Pop. And then Shy Shamrock. And so these are our new in colors. And I got the variety pack of the cardstock. And then I, of course, got the stamp pads that are going to go with it. And then I got the designer series paper that's going to go with that. So our designer series paper not only comes in the pretty patterns we're all used to oogling and ogling over, but it also comes in kind of a standard monochrome per color, I guess, in color suites. So this is the new in color batch, but you can also get this in neutral, in brights, regals, subtles. They come in all those collections, but they're all going to have this same pattern. It's just going to be in those colors. So we have this pretty stripe. There's some leaves and flowers, circles, and then this pattern here. And I flipped them over, so it's the same on the other side. You would get 4 of each one in each of the colors for the in color packs, because these are 5 colors. If you get the ones that are the 10 color packs, like our brights, regals, neutrals, all of those, you're going to get 4 of each one, or 2 of each one. So those are our new in colors and our new patterned paper for the designer series paper. I'm excited to say that we did get Stampin' Blends in all of the new colors. So, of course, I had to have those. You know, I'm a huge fan of those. But in addition to getting all the new in colors, we also got a new core color, which was kind of strange for it to pop out in a time when we normally wouldn't be adding new colors. And this one is called Basic Beige. And you can't really tell a lot on camera until I lay it down with some other colors. So these are my cardstock swatches, available in my store. And I have a piece in all of our kind of neutraler colors as I lay this out. So you can see a comparison of against, this is Crumb Cake. So it's definitely quite a bit lighter than Crumb Cake. Gray Granite, definitely much more gray. And it's closest actually to Very Vanilla. And you may have noticed that Very Vanilla's thick cardstock was retiring. And so now we're going to have the thick basic white and then the thick basic beige. So we will have these two instead of these two. And actually, I think they're going to go together nice with some of our darker colors. Like I love to pair our Night of Navy with the Very Vanilla, and I think that's going to look awesome with this basic beige as well, because look at how striking that is. That's just going to be really pretty. So basic beige is a new color that will be coming in the new annual catalog, and it's not being added to a color family. It's being added down there at the bottom where we have our basic black, Very Vanilla, and basic white. It's being added to that little grouping. And then, of course, I ordered some glimmer paper because I thought this was gorgeous. And it was part of the suite that I ordered. Like I said, I didn't order a lot of product because I didn't want it to sit here and torture me and that I could not play with it right away. But these glimmer papers How pretty is that? I mean, you're even getting just to see a little bit of how much they sparkle and shine. In person, they are just so much nicer. And those are, of course, in those new in colors. Peach Pie, Pretty in Pink, Petunia Pop, Shy Shamrock, and that last one. I'm going to get these colors down yet. If I keep mentioning them over and over again, I will remember. But that was the glimmer papers. But then this came from another suite that I did not get. But this paper looked so yummy. It has got a beautiful, like, ombre effect to it. So this has got that Pretty in Pink, Flirty Flamingo, Petunia Pop kind of going throughout it. And then it has almost a gold foil. It's kind of almost an off-white foil. It's, I don't know, it's gorgeous. It's a little lighter than a silver, but still really striking and catches the light just beautifully. So of course I couldn't leave that on the table. I had to see what that one looked like in person. So this was the Thoughtful Designs Specialty Designer Series paper. And then I did mention I got a suite. So what came in the suite was the Designer Series paper for this and some embellishments and it's a mega suite. So it has 2 bundles. It has this one here, Unbound Love, that is filled with a lot of different sentiments. And then there's some flowers that go with it. And these are the 2 that we're going to be using at my in-person retreat in May. So I had to order those because I need to get some ideas flowing with those. And even though I can't use my arm yet, my brain can start percolating as soon as I have like product in my hand. You know how that can be inspiring. And like I said, it comes with these little matte dots. And somebody asked me how flat they were. And you never know from the catalog. You know, you have to have them in your hand. And they're actually fairly flat. I don't know if you guys can see that. They have a little bit of a bump, but they do have a flat top to them. So it's not going to have that sharp point at the top that some of them have that pokes the hole through the envelope. So I think I'm going to like those. And then this is the Designer Series paper. I meant to open up this one and show you. So this was the Unbound Beauty suite. And this is the Unbound Beauty Designer Series paper. So it, of course, matches our stamp set and the dies. Pull those in. These are the ones that go with the florals. And, of course, they do both things. They're going to die cut out the existing images that are here, so you can match up your flowers to your dies. And then they're also going to have some additional ones that you can punch out your greenery and some background pieces just in solid color. And then I thought these were a great idea because often we try to make little things that require lots of little flowers and we don't want to have to die cut them over and over and over again. So this will not only die cut multiple flowers, let's see, 3, 6, 8 flowers across. So you could just easily punch out 8 flowers. Or you could, and even at the same time you could, be punching this out of a strip and creating a decorative border to an edge of a card. Can't you imagine how great that would be with these little flowers just punched out of the bottom? That could be really pretty. And then, you know me in basic shapes, I'm always saying it, check out these. How cool is this? These are the dies that go along with the words. this Unbound Love. And they have lots of great shapes. Some that are just have a straight edge cut around them. Some of them have stitching with a straight edge. Some of them have a little beveled. Here's double stitching. Here's some scallop here on the inside, scallop on the outside. Here's some greenery on an edge, some floral on an edge. Just look at that. Like, can you imagine the possibilities of all the things we could do with this set of dies? I'm like super excited. I think that's going to be awesome. So this is the paper. And it, of course, has lots of the new in colors. So pretty. Ooh, and look at that. It's a very nice, subtle background idea. Ooh, and then there it is in pinks. So what do you think? These are new colors, I think, are gorgeous. They're nice and bright and cheery and very spring-like. And this was the Unbound Beauty Suite, coming with the 2 bundles. The Designer Series paper, the In Color Glimmer paper was part of that suite. You can see how beautiful that's all going to go together. And then those decorative dots. So that's all part of that suite. And that's my limited order. And I tried to limit myself because, again, I couldn't play with it all, but I kind of broke down and placed another order today. So there will be more stuff coming because I couldn't resist. There was just too much going on. Often you have been asking, how am I doing? As I showed earlier, I'm in this huge, it's got metal piece that wraps around my rib cage and then a metal piece that holds my arm away from my body. He says I'm in this thing for a minimum of 6 weeks. Could be 8. We're hoping for the 6. When he went in, it did have more damage than he thought it was going to have. They had to pull my tendon out, and then they had to, I don't know, scrape away at the bone inside and get rid of some bone spurs and I don't know what all. And then he talked about anchoring screws, and then I started blacking out. I'm like, okay, I don't want to know any more of this. This is sounding horrible, and it has been very, very painful. I have not been a happy camper. This is the first day that I really felt like I could get on and share some news with you guys and let you know how I'm doing. And I am so appreciate all the prayers and the well wishes. I've got cards in the mail, sharing those soon too, because they're just really pretty, and I appreciate them. And I appreciate you for supporting me through all of this and continuing to shop the sale and stock up on those things that have the prices going up. My newsletter is going out as planned. I'm trying to keep things like as normal as possible for you guys while I recoup, and I appreciate you hanging in there with me. So again, thank you for being here. I am going to go back to recuperating as the doctor instructed, but I just wanted to show you all the fun new stuff that I got. And I hope that you enjoy it, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks so much. Bye.